Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer dissection is not advised.
We are going to head over to this sports complex. We can't go to badminton, I guess, but we'll head to the sports complex. I wanted to get away. How could I ever lose in the first round? There was no excuse for me. The sports grounds seemed to be the best place to go to be alone at the tournament at the moment. Who would think of playing soccer in the evening? I sat down on the bench near the pitch and started to think about what had happened. Suddenly, from the volleyball field side, I started to hear sounds that seemed to make sounds of rasping or whistling. Turning, I saw someone desperately swinging his hand. Who is he gesturing to? To my astonishment, it was Lena. She was throwing up the shuttlecock in the air and attempting to strike it with the racket. However, to be honest, she sucked at badminton. I was just watching for a while, but then decided to go up to her. I went around the volleyball court and got inside so that she would see me. Lena was as timid as a deer, so I'd rather not repeat previous mistakes. Hi! She glanced at me and immediately hid the racket and shuttlecock behind her back. You like badminton?
Not really.
I see you're not really getting it. Maybe you want some help? To tell the truth, I was not very good at badminton, but just like any other child, I used to play it from time to time. Let me show you.
Oh, thank you.
She blushed.
I want to join the badminton team, but I don't see it happening, really. I wouldn't even try today, but...
She looked up at me.
I never have any luck at cards, but it seemed like I was on fire today, so I thought I'd give it some same with badminton.
After these words, I realized that losing to Lena was doubly upsetting. I would never think of you as being so keen on sports. She blushed again. Oh, excuse me. Come on, let me show you. I took the racket and threw the shuttlecock up in the air and struck it with such strength that it flew over the fence and almost got lost in the trees. Oops, I'm sorry. Wow, didn't expect that from myself.
Never mind. Although it was the last one.
The last one? Let's go get it.
Well, we'd better not. There's in the forest.
What's in there, a goblin? I laughed out loud.
Maybe.
It seemed like I was the only one joking around. There's no one here to be afraid of. Come on.
Well, if you're with me.
We went out of the sports ground and I started to inspect the trees. All of a sudden, the screech of an owl pierced the night. Lena got scared and she seized me with both hands, giving me something like a hug. This strong grip was a bit awkward. To feel a girl's body and its warmth so close to me, I was filled with tenderness. I had a deep desire to protect her and to guard her from anyone, even if it's only an owl or another night bird. My only wish was to let this embrace last forever. However, all good things must come to an end sooner or later. After a while, I realized it was an owlet who was screeching on the branch next to us. It was holding the shuttlecock tightly. Is that what you were so scared of? Take a look, it isn't scary at all. Lena looked out from behind my back.
You're right, it's not scary at all.
Wait a second. I gently got out of her hug and came closer to the owlet. At first it seemed that it'd get frightened away and fly, dropping the shuttlecock. But the owlet was still perching there. I succeeded in grasping the shuttlecock and carefully taking it away from the bird. Hey look, it's almost tame. Would you like to pet it?
Maybe some other time.
I handed the shuttlecock to Lena.
Thank you.
She smiled gently.
I have to go.
Good luck at badminton. Lena smiled again and hurried away to the camp. How sweet can a girl get? For the first time today, I finally felt how tired I was. There was no light in the window, so Olga Dmitrievna must have been sleeping already. Strangely enough, she waited for me yesterday. I entered the cabin, quietly stripped and laid on the bed. When you think about it, my situation hadn't gotten any clearer today. In fact, I spent the whole day doing useless stuff. I would have never have thought about doing something like this in the real world. Although I had plenty of time. How much time I would have here in total is still a mystery. Maybe an eternity, or maybe there are only a few minutes left. I just didn't want to think about the past, about how I got to this camp. For the first time in a long while, I felt really tired. Not only emotionally tired, but also physically tired, psychologically tired. God knows how else tired. I just wanted everyone and everything to shove off, starting with my own thoughts. And I wanted this mess to somehow resolve itself. Or at least without my active participation. And what if I'm stuck here forever? Then I'll have to get used to it. So just like, I'm not that ready. My consciousness slowly drifted away from me, and it became progressively harder to concentrate on something distinct. Perhaps it's better to wait until tomorrow. I rolled over and fell asleep.